If you saw that leprechaun, say yeah. What's up, guys? Let me know if you can or can't hear me. Hey, Admiral, aren't you up past your bedtime? You should be asleep. But I'm glad you're here. Now, let's see. Hey, Felipe Coraza. Good to have you here. Ain't that the truth, man? I actually did a bonus stream last night for that same reason, and I stayed up till like 2 in the morning. And even though I had work today, but work is so slow, it doesn't really matter. Still feel like garbage, but it's alright. So unfortunately, we have a little bit of legwork to do here, guys, before we start the speedrun proper. So again, I own a copy of this game, and I just have it dumped so I can record it easier on Project 64 1.6, which is the speedrun standard for this game. However, I don't have a save file. What? Why is my screen not refreshing? Reset. Here we go. That's better. So we're going to have to actually unlock Henry, but we could do that really quick. It won't take long at all. At least I hope, as long as the cheat file is set up for this game, which it should be. Also, you can see I got some splits over there, but I have no idea how speedrunner splits work. So hopefully a speedrunner shows up that can help us with that. I do know if I press numpad 1, it'll start and stop for me. I gotta find some way to reset it though. But check this out. So everything in this game is controlled by cutscenes. So if we want to unlock Henry, but we just don't have time, what we do is, you can't see it, but there's a cheat menu on the screen right now. I'm looking. Let's see. We want the ending cutscene. Here we go. We just run this cutscene right here on the first map. Texting some friends, telling them to show up. So, Admiral, how's your vacation been? Have you been enjoying not having to play as unused characters in crappy fighting games? Not having to do that for the last few weeks? working on these split settings while this cutscene runs, so hopefully we can get this working a little better. It's not showing everything like it's supposed to. I've never used this program before, so this is the first time using it. Let's see, we gotta go to Forest of Silence, Castle Wall, Villa, Waterway, Outer Wall, Tunnel. I guess that is everything. Yeah, that's all the levels Henry has. Thank goodness for that. So I don't know why it's showing me splits that don't exist. Let's see. We need 6 splits. Thanks for not listening to me. Vile program. Okay, here we go. Let's edit our splits. I'm going to use the what would essentially be the select button on my controller to do this, so hopefully that'll be able to stop adequately. Oh no, Villa. Villa, Waterway, Outer Wall, and crap, what's that last one? Oh yeah, Tunnel. The best level in the game. It does have the best music in the game. Changes. So we want to show what? There's 6 levels, so we need to show at least 1 more. Alright, we'll just go with this and we'll see what happens once we get through this. Sorry, Admiral, I'm just now reading the response. What is Force 5 in Kinju? I heard about the, I forget what it was, the title I sent you in Discord, but I haven't heard about the other 2. I didn't know SNK did a Thomas Wave. Maybe I did know that. Okay, so as you can see here, we can use Henry. We basically tricked the game into thinking we beat the whole game, even though we just skipped to the ending cutscene. That's how powerful cutscenes are in this game. But you guys came for some runs, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm not a professional speedrunner. I haven't run this category in any capacity in over a year. I did a few practice runs over the past few days. Shout out to Slucky7 and Ty, who both gave me some advice and help. Hey Vlad, how are you? Good to have you back. We're just one poorly made cutscene away from starting some speed here. In fact, I need to, while we're waiting on this cutscene, as if there isn't enough junk on the screen already. Here we go. Alright, so like I said, I'm not an expert speedrunner. I really like Henry's category because it's short and sweet and to the point. It's fun to do and anybody can really pick it up and learn it. I've got some notes here on the side. And my holidays were great, Vlad. Thanks for asking. I had a good Christmas. I have some relatives that have COVID, but it looks like they're going to be okay, so I didn't get to see them, unfortunately. But, you know, I'd rather keep everybody healthy. But other than that, it was great. We had a good time. My daughter had a big Christmas. My wife had a big Christmas. So everybody's excited. My split didn't start like I wanted it to. So I'm gonna have to restart. Alright, here we go. First run, world record, baby. Let's get ready. Oh, we're not gonna get very far doing that, are we? It's okay. It happens. We got it. We got it. We got it. The jumping in this game is surprisingly difficult at times, because to get the absolute fastest, you have to do a little short hop there. But if you do it wrong, you end up flying directly in between there and dying. So you have to be really careful. I'm also playing on a different controller than I practiced on. I do have a USB converter for my N64 Brawler 64 on the way. Whenever Amazon gets out of their post-Christmas drunkenness, they'll send it. Oh yeah, just a warm-up. That's all it was. Just a warm-up. You need a little bit of good luck if you want a world record here, because you need those skeletons to drop a power-up. Second form, you can actually get some early hits on him, but I don't think you can do it in the first form. No power up? Okay. There we go. Will you give me a power up? No. The main thing I need to practice is getting to, so Henry's quest obviously is controlled by the time of day when you reach the villa level. I need to work on getting there in time to do the waterway level first. We're off to a bad start. I made a lot of little mistakes, but it's okay. There's actually a way to skip directly to that platform down there, but you take a lot of health damage, and I don't know the trick yet, so that'll be one of the next things I have to learn as I try to get better at this run. Oh! Alright, that was just another warm-up. It's okay. Probably should just play it a little safe while we get warmed up here. This is only a 15 or 16 minute run, so it's not like we waste huge amounts of time, lifetime, by just taking the first few slow here. Hopefully we get a power up this time too, because if you get a power up you can just destroy Tiger Man in one cycle. Hey Mooski, how you been? Hope you had a good Christmas. Having terrible luck with power-ups today. There we go. This pleases Trent. That arm is funny, like even though your cursor is on it, so you should be able to shoot it, it still actually won't let you. Like it depends on the position of his arm. It's really screwy. Oh, that's a bad jump. And I've been good. Thank you for asking. All these ledge grabs are going to cost me in the end. The Things that we're afraid of are going to show us what we're made of in the end. Oh no! Gotta quit. We will complete this run. It does get a lot easier once you get past this part. Alright, here we go. Just gonna take this part slow so we can actually get it going. I'm actually playing this on an emulator right now. I do own the cartridge in the game. And I've been practicing on that, which is probably why I'm having a little difficulty, because the N64 has a lot more lag than Project 64 does. Like this part, like when you blow up that crest, it lags in N64 pretty hard, but it doesn't really lag very much on a emulator. I need to just bite the bullet and get some software to run my 64 through OBS. Get a cheap capture card or something. Power up for me. Why can we never get a power up? That's all I wanted for Christmas was a power up. Oh no. Just terrible movement. Really missed my Brawler 64. There we go. We made it to the tunnel, boys. Alright, just so we're not dying and watching that again, I will turn the camera, but you can make that jump without turning the camera. It's obviously faster. you wonder why a sword slash, it's because that reloads the gun and skips the animation. You have to play kind of like Dirty Harry and count how many shots so that you can skip the load animation. Whoa. Cutscene didn't. Come on, cutscene. There we go. Skip it. I don't know what those splits are doing. They're not responding half the time. There's got to be a way to get around that guillotine, because that's really going to slow me down. Alright. That's the hard part of this level. Now we just have to not screw up dropping down on this platform over here. Yeah, like that. We get our health back, but we don't really want to lose health because that's going to slow down the stage transition. I think I should name this section Michael Vick because it's just you killing dogs for like 30 or 40 seconds or longer. Was that in poor taste? Oh yeah, absolutely. This is probably my favorite Castlevania. Definitely my favorite 3D Castlevania. I love Henry's shotgun. It's so good. I don't know if we can make this because we need to get there before 4 and I don't think we're going to make it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Motorbone Boys. That guy on the sidecar does have a machine gun, so he will shoot you if you're not careful. Oh, I think I took a wrong turn. Yeah, well, this run's done for. We'll keep going just to practice it. The Motor Boners. Can I say that on YouTube? We might make it by 4. if we really, really book it and I don't mess this up. I gotta remember left or right. I can never remember. Oh yeah, it's left because you want to go. Okay. Come on, Henry. Book it. Book it, Henry. Get that. Open that door. Yeah. This is gonna be a photo finish if we make it. Oh gosh. Go, Henry. Go, Henry. Come on. Got it. Yeah. That was really close. If you don't make it by 4, your run's pretty much screwed. But now that we've done this part, we have lots of time to get to the next one. We have time to kill. We have all the time we need. So because of my daughter, I've watched the Polar Express probably 600 or 700 times this Christmas season. And there's that little annoying kid, and there's that part in the movie. We got plenty of time. We got time for days. We got time to kill. It's the guy that does the voice of Mandark in Dexter's Lab. Alright, use Moon card after leaving Waterway. And my timing is such I could probably just... this level kind of sucks. So I guess it's basically 6 p.m. nighttime that the warp switches over to wall. The good news is if you're going for 100%, it's going to be a world record because there ain't any runs on Emu. Hey, now there's an idea. So what is that? Bone Mom, Medusa, what's the other one? Bone Mom, Medusa, I guess the Vampire and Villa. At one point I had the world record for Henry on Emu, but in my absence 2 other people showed up and submitted runs, so I dropped down to 3rd. Okay, use Sun card. Got it. Alright, now I got my tunnel instructions here, because this next place is a maze. Oh, come on, get in the... This is probably what is the hardest part of this run for me because there's the, oh dang it, I messed up the short hop. There's this really narrow walkway you have to blind jump onto. Slucky was showing me some techniques about how to do that part. This is it up ahead. Oh wait, we need to keep to the left, take elevator up. Go right at 2 campfires across the skinny walkway. Yeah, here we go. This is it. Well, screwed that up. Just gonna restart the level. We might as well finish practicing this. One day I'll get that short hop. I need to practice the route on this stage anyway, so I can just memorize where to go without having to look at notes. does have the best music in the game, so at least I get to listen to the good music while I run this trash. Got it. I need to move my microphone stand. It was actually making it kind of hard to see there. Wait. Let's see. Where am I going? No, this isn't where I need to go. Okay, to the left, duh. Do you run this category, Felipe? Adjusting this microphone. If you guys can't hear me as well, let me know. I'll change it again. Oh, I'm not skilled either, but fortunately Henry is a pretty easy run and it doesn't take just a whole long time. I just really don't have the patience for hardcore speedrunning because there's a lot of like, okay, I made it all the way, 30 minutes into the game, I died, I have to restart. I just don't like to play like that. That's why I like Henry. Henry speedruns, because it's a short run, and it just gives you an excuse to play with Henry and use the gun mechanics, which I think are really fun in this game. What other Castlevania lets you use a gun besides like Order of Ecclesia or something? I think that game had guns. Yeah, Albus Mode did. That's what I'm thinking about. Right elevator, go right across 2 towers and double acid pit. I think I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. No, I didn't. Here it is. Those ghosts are really scary because if you touch one of those, your character does that annoying like slow fall down, and there's a lot of slide on it. You're liable to slide right off the Pass the save crystal to the right. Use the moon card and go in the door to rescue the kid. Okay, great. Well, I'll show you something interesting later if I get a chance. So Henry's model, his weapon model looks like a Magnum or something, but if you like go really close to a wall and then shoot, it actually shoots several pellets. So I think there's no doubt that's Collar's old gun mechanic and they just gave it to Henry. And even though it looks like he has a pistol, the blast looks like a shotgun. Yeah, so my split thing over here is all messed up, but that was about 19 or 20 minutes, so that's not bad. Considering my old record was like 16 or so, it's not bad. Maybe we'll just switch here. Oh, don't worry, there will be more motorcycle skeletons. For some reason, it doesn't pick up my stopwatch app I just pulled up, but that's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go through these credits so we can unlock Carrie and Reinhardt on here. Alright, again, 3, 2, 1, go. So hard mode, basically, it takes all the drops in the game and nerfs them. So like if the drop was a roast beef in normal and easy mode, it becomes a chicken. If it was a chicken, it becomes like a red jewel or a knife. Enemies do a little bit more damage and they have more health, that type of thing. And there's actually an extra boss fight for Reinhardt and Carrie. You have to fight the Frankenstein gardener and his 2 dogs in extra time. There's also some enemy placement differences, like in Castle Center there's bone pillars over the giant cogs. Oh, hey Snowman, how you doing? Yeah, you can see my beautiful face. How'd your stream go? Yeah, I really got to work on my aiming at the skeleton, because that's going to save me time to hit those shots correctly. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Oh, that sucks, but I'm glad you're doing good. I heard that. Yeah, work was pretty slow today, so I'm kind of just vibing, as the kiddos say these days. I screwed that turn up. Mr. Gilbert Grape, how are you? And of course I'm talking about you, Sawyer. Because this is Legacy of Darkness Henry mode, that's why. Why don't you have a gun would be the better question. I think the world record is around 14 or 15 minutes, something like that. My best time is around 16, 18, something like that. It's 3rd place on the leaderboard, so I would like to get back to #1 or at least beat my old time. For Project 64. the real console world record is done on a European cartridge, which I don't have. And I'm not sure if the EverDrive could play it because you probably need a PAL TV. Not really, Felipe, and a lot of the Henry runs are just done on easy. I might try that next, actually, just to see what it looks like. Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, we're wasting so much time. It's okay. All Henry really needs is one, optimally two power-ups, and he's good to go. He doesn't need a whole lot of items. Unless you're doing the 100% route, you might want some, but nah. Not really. I got whacked by a skeleton. Okay, 1558, thank you. That would be a tall order. I'm probably going to have to learn some new tech to get towards that. But that's okay. I just enjoy playing the game. Yeah. Once I get my Brawler 64 up and running on the PC, that's going to help a lot. Because this old tired PlayStation controller has had it just about. I hate that stupid guillotine. There's got to be a way to get through that without it stopping you. I know you can get by that one. We probably won't make it by 4 o'clock now, but we'll try. So to get the good pattern, you have to intentionally nearly kill yourself and fall to the floor below, and then the platforms will line up just like you want them to. You probably could jump around the guillotine. That's going to take some practice on my end though, because that's a do or die. If you mess that up, you're gonna die. This part I could optimize a lot, like going to get the card and then where to jump down at. That could be optimized. For sure. Ow. These guys have so much health, and if you get hit, you do the slow fall animation, which sucks. I actually have a alarm app, a timer app going on the side, but for whatever reason OBS doesn't want to capture it, so it doesn't even pick up the window for some reason. Oh, this is perfect. This is fantastic. Eat lead. One of the hardest movement things about this fountain part is not accidentally picking up that purifying, which I just did. It's because I said so. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. I could probably optimize my door openings too. That's a trick that Music Box told me, is you need to open the door. You need to stand in front of the door at a certain place, because that way it cancels the animation of the character walking in place to open it, to play out the animation like the game wants to. There you go, Ribbon Mike. There's your skeletons on motorcycles. Old 20 years before motorcycles were invented. That's bizarre. If I hadn't lost so much time against Bone Mom, we would be cutting this close. I mean, we wouldn't be cutting this close at all. No, like it won't, it's not that it turns black. It can't even detect the window for some reason. Like it's not even loaded in memory. Dadgummit, Henry, get off of that. Stupid. Henry's like, I'm doing the best I can. I've already rescued like 3 children in 6 hours. Even in the speedrun, the sounds the lizard people make is never any less funny. Come on. Oh yeah, you must be a true old man like me if you remember that meme. Whoops. The original picture said something slightly more offensive, so if you know, you know. Well, I won't really say offensive, it was just kind of vulgar, but... I hate this part. It's so boring. I pretty much hate this level. Oh yeah, you know then. You know. You can actually side hop to avoid doing what I'm doing there. I need to practice that too. I'm gonna wait till I get on the brawler before I start practicing some of the more movement intensive tricks, because I don't want to just have to like learn what they feel like on this controller and then have to redo them. Get in there, Henry. Alright, on to best level. Not a short hop, but I did get under him that time without stopping. Alright, first one we stay to the left. Go right at the 2 campfires across the skinny wall, eh? Yeah, so it's left and then right. Oh, it screwed that up. Oh, Konami used to be the best until they just went... I won't say crazy, because what they're doing makes business sense for them, because they were always much bigger than just video games. But it is very sad to see such cool intellectual properties go to waste. And they've also done a lot of scummy stuff they didn't have to do as well, which is sad, but... Pop, 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 watching bats drop. Just do it this way this time. So you need to go left again, because we'll go through another rock crusher here. Screwed that up. We're at 9 concurrent viewers. One more and we'll break the stream record. No, it went to 8. No, you're going the wrong way. You can actually skip this elevator ride part on the PAL version, I believe. You just jump straight onto the blue one and go to the exit. You don't have to sit there and wait for a few seconds. Come. There's also a European-only skip here where this platform, because of the frame rate, it goes really fast, and you can jump forward and it'll sling you forward into the gap up there. Unfortunately, no such luck on NTSC. Well, if it isn't Tim Cuff, the Notorious. What's up, man? How you doing? Tim Cuff in the chat is the kind of guy that rides a horse with both legs on one side. Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. We went the wrong way. We need to stay to the right here because we need to go past the save crystal. Night, Mooski. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good night. Yeah, here's where we need to be. See, that's why you don't want to pick up that purifying, because it costs you an extra second to scroll down in the menu. So my stopwatch screwed up a little bit, but it shows 15:26. That can't be right. It cut some time out. I'm just gonna end up having to do this on my phone until I get the splits working. Yeah, we'll just stopwatch it. Let's try easy. I'm just curious. Let's see what the difference is with the easy mode. 3, 2, 1, go. Since you can actually finish the game on easy and legacy. Thank you. Henry's gun is so strong, I don't know if it'll make a super significant difference, but we'll see. Practice that gate shot too. Oh yeah, that took off a good bit of health, and the skeletons die in one hit. A lot easier too. I'm gonna wear my finger out. Tell that. So we're 1 minute and 45 seconds in right now. I assume that's a little faster because the boss's health depletes faster. I don't know what the camera's doing right now, but it's doing it. Watch this guy. That was a lot faster. There does seem to be some, it may just be my imagination, there does seem to be some tomfoolery going on with the in-game speed when you are changing the camera. Like when the camera's a certain direction, you seem to scoot along faster. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, it seems like they get stunned after 5 hits instead of 6 normal. It's very possible because you can avoid lag on console by looking down at certain spots. Who knows, maybe we'll discover a trick, like turning the camera to face the valley instead of what's in front of you at that part. And it could just be my imagination. Yeah, don't aim at him or anything, Henry. Thank you. So-called smoking gun. Whew, that was close. Oh no, the camera, what are you doing? If I don't screw up this card here in a second, that was a really good tower. For me, at least. Oh yeah. Steve Speed. Yeah, I know, it only gave me 5 though, SMZ, what gives? Those guys are definitely much easier to deal with here. On easy. Alright, Michael Vick mode complete. Never seen that zombie rise up right there before. Wonder if that only happens on easy. Which doesn't make sense, because why would there be more enemies on the easier mode, but hey. So SMZ, when we do in Majora Rando, if you guys didn't get a chance to check out the bonus stream last night, I hope I'm going to have it edited and up for you soon, because it was really special. We had like a 6-person Ocarina of Time run going. It was a lot of fun. Where am I going? So I think the way to remember this is when you get the kid, go straight across at the junction, and then at the next one we want to take a left and go on the far side of the stairs. Go on the stair side. Oh yeah, we're making much better time this time because it's not even 3 o'clock yet in game. Good jump, good jump. Wasted some time grabbing onto the ledge. I would even do another Ocarina of Time randomizer because they're just that fun. I may mess around with the settings like Sabin suggested and see if I can find something that would be not so hard we couldn't conceivably do it on stream, but something that would still make it fun and interesting. Yeah, now that you got the high-tech layout you can do. Yeah, we did do close Kakiri Forest just to make sure that the sword was somewhere in there. But we could do one where you don't start with a sword. It would just make, obviously things would be very difficult. Better stock up on Deku sticks. Come on, camera. My guess is probably so, SMZ. Maybe one day while you're on and I'm on and it's not too late, we can test that somehow and see if we can get that to work. Henry is, yeah, he is just Reinhardt's model with armor thrown on top. Where am I going? Oh my goodness, this is a good run and I just killed it by not paying attention. He, yeah, they basically just said, hey, we don't want to waste these collar mechanics, but we also don't want to put collar in the game because it's too much work. So they just slapped some armor on top of Reinhardt and recycled the gun mechanics, and we're like, boom, it's Henry. And I think it was just Henry because that way it was a character that was already in the game in Cornell's quest, so that way they didn't have to come up with anybody new, and that way there was an excuse for him not to have a full quest. Heaven forbid to actually make a full quest, right? A lot of people don't know it, but originally Collar was going to have a full quest just like the other characters. And they actually, there's art online, like you know how every character has a special sub-boss in the Room of Clocks? Collar had his own sub-boss. It was like, he was like a Frankenstein monster. And there was like a Collar 2. It was a female model of him that was more advanced, that would have been the boss you fought on that level. But there's official Konami artwork of her you can go look up. Castlevania Wiki probably has it. Just search for Collar 2 or Collar. Bring up his page and you'll see it. My guess that the 4 levels in 64 that Collar would have gone to the Tower of Science and he would have had to have fought Collar 2, who's like the more advanced version of himself. So there probably would have been some sort of interesting story there between those two. But yeah, Henry is pretty slapdash. His quest is short, his model is just a remake, and his gun mechanics are just what they had done for Collar before they canned him. I don't know, man. Key sanity, that just sounds like a pain to me because you got to keep track of what keys you've got from where. But I mean, I'll try it. It would probably still be fun. It would just be... And my mind is just telling me it wouldn't be fun because I know it would be challenging. If we really wanted to go hardcore next run, we could do random exits so that we have to relearn the game map all over again. It's always so satisfying when you kill that bat off screen. Oh no! This was a good run. We're at 1652, and that's even after I did something stupid. And I really did something stupid. So essentially, Snowman, what you're saying is we just kind of Captain Planet it and combine our powers into your stream. I just wonder who eats the latency, because if you have to eat 6 streams worth of latency, that's really going to slow your quality down. Ooh, did you see that? It landed directly on it. Swag. Oops, wrong way. So after that, go left. Yeah, it sounds like it's just a matter of us trying it, see if it works. Okay. I wanted to practice that, but after doing that, I'm just like, eh. We'll restart. That easy was pretty easy, for lack of a better word. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Power up. Power up, please. Yeah. Power-ups for the poor, please. Yeah, maybe we'll call that trick canyon viewing it. Maybe when you canyon view, you get better lag there. Desperado. Come on. Yeah, if it weren't for tunnel, this run would just be about movement, but and I guess it still is, but tunnel is the big hang up, at least in my opinion. Because it's a maze, you can't see 10 feet in front of you thanks to Silent Hill fog. I mean, that place has some really bad draw distance. You're one step away from Harry Mason looking for his daughter in a diner, level bad draw distance. Yeah, I don't like Cornell's quest either. Instead of, you know, I would have been fine if Cornell's quest was the same length as Reinhardt and Carrie's, but he just had his own levels. But it just feels like they just artificially made it too long, just for the sake of it being longer. And then that kind of takes some of Carrie and Reinhardt's thunder away, because that's supposed to be their levels, but it's like their levels. Oh, and Cornell gets to have them too. Thank goodness Cornell doesn't have to go to Castle Center though. Speaking of which, you guys want to see Henry beat Castle Center? It's semi-interesting if you've never seen it. Come on. I wish Cornell did martial arts. You know, in the trailer, the very first trailer for the game, when it was still Dracula 3D, it shows Cornell using martial arts to beat enemies. But they took that away from him and just gave him that lame energy wave attack. Yeah, we'll take a break from runs here in a second and do it after this one. Okay. We'll take a quicker break than I thought and do it. So let's quit out. Yeah, that is true. He does get like his own and see, I've always thought that Dual Tower was originally meant for him because he was supposed to be a hand-to-hand fighter. So it would make sense for him to go to Dual Tower because he's going to like fight in cage matches hand-to-hand and have duels. And so I think that's a concept they probably reintroduced for Legacy of Darkness that wasn't around to begin with. Alright, so for those of you that don't know, like SMZ and all that, Henry is never supposed to be able to go to certain stages, but with a little black magic you can make it happen, and it for the most part works. Alright, so you should never be able to play this stage as Henry in the normal game. What's interesting is that Henry is based off of Reinhardt, but he gets skeletons on motorcycles in this level, which is what Carrie normally gets, not Reinhardt. Reinhardt has to deal with Cerberus dogs. I may have gotten that backwards. That would have been very interesting if they had done like a Sonic and Knuckles type lock-on. But Konami probably was not willing to spend that kind of money on this game. On hard mode, somebody was asking about hard mode. There's a bone pillar right here on hard mode that spits fire at you while you try to do this section. We ain't worried about no vampire maids. So in Tunnel, if you slide under those large spikes with big noticeable gaps in between them, it kills you instantly. But this thing can fall on me, and I just go right through it, so... it's creating cognitive dissonance in my head. The whole magical nitro thing works just fine for Henry. No problem. It's normally best just to run past these guys, but with Henry you can just blow them away. It's a shame Henry's quest wasn't longer, so you could just go around blasting vampires with a freaking shotgun gun. It's a pistol that shoots shotgun shells, essentially. See, like, look where it hits here. So you can see, like, the different sparks. It's like 3. It's not 1 bullet, it's like 3. Yeah, it does. It looks, I guess, kind of like a revolver, but it shoots like a shotgun and it sounds like a cannon, so... Konami was like, what kind of sound effects do you want to use for Henry? And the guy was just like, yes. He also pulls the bullets out of his sword sheath, which has no sword in it except when he pulls it out. Such a lazy design. N64 hackers, if you're out there, we need that collar mod. Alright, we have to try really hard not to get hit by the... That sidecar shoots bullets, and if it hits you, you die. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this lag. That's the hardest part of the level done. Yeah, poor Henry doesn't even have his own voice. He just uses Reinhardt's voice. Yeah, I've actually thought about that. Like, why not just, I mean, heck, they could even take Henry and just, like, replace his model with the Frankenstein gardeners. And then make it so that, instead of the sword, he swings a chainsaw arm, and then bam. You could probably do most of it with just a retexture plugin. Thanks, Lizard Man. Aeon Calculus. We don't really need red jewels as Henry because his main weapon is just so powerful there's no real reason to farm right there. Pop, 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 watching vampires drop. Give me that key. Yeah, you would have thought after the first game was rushed that they would have said, hey, maybe we should actually, you know, put some time into this. Nah, fam. I feel bad now because I shot Lizard Man. We're back up to 9 again. Where's that 10th viewer? If you're just joining in, there will be more Henry speedruns. We're just taking a break to show off any little hacking here. Whoa. I heard you liked axes. This room is made to slow you down. Those vampires unfortunately cannot slow us down because they're useless. Come on, motorbone boys. I need to look into doing that Henry collar texture replace myself and see how hard it is. Because I know very little about textures and working with textures, but I have dumped textures before, so ostensibly you would dump Frankenstein Gardner's textures, and then you would have to find the Henry ones and replace them and tell the video plugin to replace them. But I don't know how to do that second step. So I basically used a GameShark code which forces the game to change the level, and we set it to Castle Center while playing as Henry. Henry has trouble on certain levels because he doesn't have all the data he needs for them, but he works fine on this level up until the end. So I just wanted to show it off for everybody. Henry actually makes this level fun because you can kill all these lizards with the shotgun magnum pistol. Whee! Well, this is Konami we're talking about, so... I mean, they could have just been being lazy. I just assume it was rushed because Henry is such a hacked-together mess. And nobody got any focus except Cornell in this version. And heck, even Cornell's quest was just kind of like a hodgepodge of other levels. So... But I mean, things change during the game's development. Maybe Collar was cut for another reason, who knows? I do not think they got very far on him besides these gun physics and his menu graphics for his name. Because believe me, I have looked all through with like a hex editor and with GameShark to try and find some reference to him in Vanilla 64, and I just have not found anything other than the menu text. That's it. You can like at the character select in 64, not this version but just plain old 64, if you screw around with what's selected in the menu, so like 0 for Reinhardt, 1 for Carrie, if you set it to 3 and then you try to select a character, it will circle like so. Reinhardt and Carrie are like left, like 1 and 2, left, right. And if you change that value to 3 and hit accept, it will actually circle in the bottom left corner. And there's a pre-release screenshot of the character select screen back when it had 4 characters. And that's where they would have been, is in the bottom left and bottom right. So that was kind of interesting. That could just be a bug, but it does seem awful coincidental that it highlights where those characters used to be. There was a beta cartridge of this that went on sale a few years ago, but it got snatched up by a hoarder. Who knows what that would have had in it. It could have just been very similar to final release, but we'll probably won't know for a long time. Lizard men just lining up to die. wish I had the instruction booklet for this game. I wonder if it talks about Henry in there. Or if it just talks about Cornell. Motorbone boys. Motorbone. If I could just move this. This is annoying. There we go. Again, let me know if the sound is too loud or not good or whatever. I still haven't mastered the art of positioning of the microphone and sound levels and all that. I don't want it to be just like unbearably loud, that's for sure. So this cutscene even works with Henry. I believe the reason that works is not because they programmed it for Henry, but a lot of these cutscenes are the exact same for whatever character you're using. So I think the cutscene data is more to do with the stage than the character itself. So like we'll even make a save file here with Henry on this level. Hopefully this won't crash the game. Sometimes weird stuff happens with bosses with Henry. Oh, the bull just never gets up, so you don't even have to fight it. I'll see if I can find the cutscene for it to force it to come alive, but I don't think it's been found. Let's see. You like the demon bull, huh? That fight is a little bit janky with what it does to the controller, but it's alright. So at one point, Castlevania 64 was for sale on the Wii Shop. So you could just buy it and play it via the virtual console. But of course, the Wii Shop is dead now. So you would probably have to have like a hacked Wii and put the ROM and an emulator on there if such a thing exists. Yeah, I'll have to search for that cutscene address to see if we can find it, but I can't find the one that activates the bull. But the music quit playing, so obviously the game realizes that the stage needs to end. And you can see there's no Henry specific boss here. Although you would think that he would fight Rosa here because he's based off Reinhardt. Here, let's see what this one does. It crashes the game, that's what it does. Sorry about that. We'll have it back in jiffy. There we go. I was looking for the cutscene where you fight Rosa to see if we could get that boss fight, but Here, we'll see if we can do this one. Yeah, see, it's acting like it's Carrie, even though we're using Henry. For some dumb reason, when Konami programmed the text for the cutscenes, they use textures instead of text. Like, you could probably make a font that looked just like this and run it. I don't know why they felt like they had to actually do textures for every bit of cutscene text. Ugh. There's very little text in the game. It's all cutscene text. I'm out of sweet tea. Sad day. I have no idea if this is actually going to let me fight this boss or if it's going to crash. We'll see. Actrice has very N64 hands. She doesn't look very desperate to me. I'm sure she has a nice boyfriend or whatever. Look at that flat hand. Oh, it's gonna let me fight him. Nice. Don't think I have any healing items, so I don't need to just... Ow. We'll do the cheap strat. Ow. Oh, we have one roast beef. Ow. Unfortunately, I doubt it, Mike. I doubt it. There may be a re-release. Like, Konami has really... Like, they never want to do anything with their properties except just, like, repackage and resell them. But I don't know that they would have faith in this game to sell. Like, in a compilation. If they did re-release it, it would probably just be Legacy of Darkness. But what they might do someday is like a 3D Castlevania HD pack or something like that and put, let's say, this and Castlevania Curse of Darkness and Lament of Innocence all in one package. I would buy that. That would be pretty sweet. So I wouldn't have to dig out the PS2 to play those other ones. But this is, in my opinion, the best 3D Castlevania game. And that's counting Lords of Shadow. This is the best. It captured the atmosphere the best, in my opinion. Because the other games, 3D games, were like dungeon crawler beat 'em ups. So you come up here to leave, and surprise, both bridges are out for Henry, so he can't go to either stage. And even if he could, the loading zone won't trigger for him. Because I've moon jumped across there. Poor Henry's just SOL here, unfortunately. But it is neat to see both bridges broken. That's something you can't see in normal gameplay. You have to be using Henry here. Or Cornell. Cornell has the same problem if you warp this level as Cornell. Anyway. Yeah, that was a nice little excursion, but that's Henry and other levels. And it's about as interesting as you can get. Like you can go to the last level and try to spawn Final Dracula and stuff like that, but it just crashes. Like even if it's the right map, it still crashes. And it won't work right. Which is a shame, but 'tis what it is. Remember, at 1,000 subs, I'm going to attempt a Reinhardt sword only run. So if you're not subbed, please be sure to do so we can get closer to that. Your sub is one step closer to my misery and having to figure out that run. It's gonna be a doozy. Yeah, no problem, SMZ. You should try this game sometime. Once you the camera does take a little getting used to, but once you master it, this is a neat little game to play through and figure out. Once you know it, you can beat it even casually, not speedrunning. You can beat the whole thing in about an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. It's not hard. Come on, give me dim power up. Oh, thank you. It actually worked. Oh, we gotta do canyon camera. Oh, we messed it up. That's all right. Yeah, there's tons of little neat stuff like that this game has you can show off. Like there's an area later on that in the normal game, if you jump down there, you would die. But if you turn the kill plane off, there's solid ground and you can walk around. It's completely bizarre as to why it's there. Like all the water in game, like water kills you. But if you can get through the water without dying, it's solid at the bottom for some reason. Like I don't know why they would do that. It's very strange. There's a few beta items in 64 as well that you can use if you Game Shark it. Oh, he didn't jump. And then sometimes the game just eats your inputs and you die. Thanks, Konami. You have to be careful here too, because those flea men can knock you in the lake if you aren't careful. Power up! Power up, please! It works every time. All you gotta do is say power up, please, in a funny voice. You get one every time. It's an effective strat. Like, I'm gonna go to speedrun.com and put that on under the guide section. It's like you have to ask nicely for it and you'll get it. Ask and ye shall receive. Alright, will we get canyon cam? Yeah, we got the canyon cam. Canyon cam strat. Of course, that totally screws up the camera there. Come on. Alright, here we go. This game is a cruel mistress, man. Gotta correct one mistake each run. Oh yeah, power up, please. Please get a power up. It works every time. You just had to ask and it works. See? You got double power-ups. See if we can get canyon cam. No canyon cam. But we did get double power up, so that's pretty cool. I think that was actually slower because the shots stunned him because they hit so hard. Normally that enemy takes free damage, meaning you can just hit him as much as you want, as fast as you want, and he'll take damage from every hit. But apparently if you stun him, he doesn't do that. So it may actually be better to just get one power up instead of two there. Alright, here's one of my favorite parts to fall off and die, so let's just be real careful here. I think what it is, if you go, there's like a little step there in that platform where the y-axis changes, and if you try to jump while you're falling down in that little crevice there, he won't jump because he's in the process of falling, and so the momentum will carry you off into the water. I think that's what's happening there. Here we go. That attack can poison you on hard mode, by the way. Come on, Henry. Aim. Cutscene. Oh no, I'm paused. Come on. I was trying to skip the cutscene. The cutscene wouldn't play. This game lives to find new ways to screw me over. I don't trust that. There we go. Got a nice and terrible pattern here. Oh no, go, drop. Michael Vick %. That should be the new category, Michael Vick %. You just start at this villa level and you see how fast you can beat the dogs here. You have to pass away the dogs. Let's see here. Trying to line those door openings up so we lose as little time as possible on the doors. Not the band. There we go. Alright, remember the maze tech. Here, here. Took a wrong turn. Oh my gosh, Trent, what are you doing? Go over here. Thank goodness we still have some time left. 4 o'clock. Gotta focus. Alright, so it's straight across. That was a bad door. And then take the left door. Hard right. Oh, I like that little side hop. That is a good question, Snowman, and that's a question that people have been asking about this game for years. The funny thing is, if you look up when the game takes place, motorcycles weren't invented for like another 20 years. This game does try to portray a... Like, I don't know if you've ever watched the Castlevania anime on Netflix, but Dracula is like a man of science. And so he's like really big into technology and science, and like he's basically ahead of his time. And that's part of the reason why he's hated by people. But this game also portrays a very technologically advanced Dracula. And so I've always figured it was something to do with that, because it's like motorcycles are semi like steampunky, I guess. And so they just said, hey, why don't we put some skeletons on motorbikes? But like that level we were just in, like there's a whole room which is devoted to like machinery and like strange machines, because if you... This game has tons of flavor text, and so like if you click on the machines with your character, they'll comment that like this is a strange machine, like what is its purpose, I don't understand what this is, that kind of stuff. The dark side of the force is a pathway to abilities some consider unnatural. Yeah, exactly. When Henry falls a long distance. Hello there. You could probably make a lot of prequel memes about this game. Like when you finally make it to the last kid in tunnel without dying. Oh, what meme was I gonna say? I forgot. Darn it. But there was a good prequel meme image that they used that would fit in really well right there. Come to me like at 4 in the morning. That's the old level clear jingle from the old Castlevanias, by the way. Swag slide. Alright guys, we're doing good. Gotta take it nice and easy here. Part of me wants to take a safety save just in case we die, but where's the fun in that? Alright, stay to the left. Half of everything is luck. See, this one I believe is on the right, because we had to do the nasty, no good, very bad part. Alright, easy. We're losing time doing it this way, but this is a good run. I don't want to lose it to that. Okay. Meanwhile, this spider's over here just spitting at us. Considering they raise up on their hind legs, you have to wonder where the venom is coming from, but Now we wait on our friend, the blue gondola. And we fire at a sign that has done nothing to us. Ooh, I was afraid that was going to knock me off. That can happen, by the way. The blue skulls can knock you off and just end the run there. I believe we stay to the right. Well, we don't have a choice here. You just have to do this part. Oh gosh, that was close. Okay, we saved it. Oh no, bat. Oh, that was close. This part's kind of nasty too because you can slip off that stone platform down there really easy. Alright, I believe we should be coming up on a save crystal. We'll pass the save crystal. Go into our menu. All we should have is a roast beef and a moon card. I don't know how we have that roast beef. Come on, Henry. And that's time. 17:44. Let's go check out my old PB and see what it was. For some reason, all the Henry runs for Project 64 are gone. I don't know if they changed them or what. Oh, it's good ending instead of 100%. Okay. Oh, that's a new PB. My old best time was 18 minutes and 1 second. This was 17:44. That's not bad. And that almost beats the second place record. Had to take another 20 or so seconds off. May clip that and submit it later just to get it up there. I need to look at what these other guys are doing. Just kind of copy them a little bit, but they're all on easy. I was the only one on normal. I think that helps a lot. Thank you, thank you. If I can ever get that skinny platform part down, should be able to get a pretty good time, I think. But that's really what's hurting me, is having to take my time right there. I just need to practice it. You want to jump before the camera spins around, but at the same time you have to redo the camera to reorient it so that you can jump the right range. Thanks for the sub, Michael SD64. I just got the notification. I appreciate that. We're one step closer to me being tortured with that sword only run. I don't even know if that's gonna work. Like I don't know if I can complete it, but we're gonna try, and we're gonna try hard. We'll spend a whole evening on it. Let's see if we can't get one more of these off before we turn in for the night. Need to clean up movement. I think I could get a lot of that time back just with movement stuff. See, like the little hop right there. See, if we had just got Canyon Cam, it would have been a new world record. Power up, please. Power up, please. Nope. You have some control over the camera. So right now it's on boss view, which is something the game does when there's a boss on the screen, believe it or not. And it just kind of tries to choose what it thinks is the best angle for you. But like I can press the shoulder buttons and I can force it to move behind me or change directions. But the camera is a physical object, so you can screw around with it a little bit and get it to do things that it shouldn't do. Like to get Canyon Cam and all that stuff. Power up, please. Actually, no, we said we only wanted one power up. Yeah, see, we can't stun him like that, so there's not that delay to wait for him to stop being stunned. He just takes damage. So we want the level 2 power up. So you really only need one power up. That's good. But yeah, see how we're not in boss camera anymore, boss view? I can actually press the camera change button and change that camera type to, like, there's an action view and I forget what the other one is. There's really not that much difference between them, honestly. Come on. There we go. Alright, clear the gap. Jump here. Got stuck on a thing. That's okay. Skip the cutscene. I think that guy is optimal with just one power up, because the two power ups makes you so strong you make him go into a stun animation, and he can't take damage. I need to ask the speedrunner gang about that and see what they say. But just in my noob opinion thus far, it looks like that 2 is optimal, because in this route you don't really fight anything else except this boss. And since Tiger Man always gives a guaranteed power up, if you wanted to be at full power for this, you could. Just remember the strat. You had to ask for the power up and the game will give it to you. This time we won't pause, that'll save us. It's a lot of seconds actually to get in and out of the menu in this game. I don't remember what it is. The menu is very slow. Ooh, that was a nice jump. I need to practice dodging that one next. That's a trap. There we go. Nice. Did it with full health. Nice. I need to see what other people are doing, like to position the dogs correctly. Well, that was pretty good. No, we don't want the roast beef. Here, kid, you can have this soy food. Yeah, if we PB'd last time with, I think we made some mistakes here in the maze, so if we could not do that this time, that would be great. Usually shooting that guy is enough to throw him off so that he doesn't shoot you. Yeah, so yeah, I missed my turn again. Not as bad as last time, but still gotta remember, turn immediately right there. Let's see, straight across this time. It's just now 2 p.m. That's really good. If you get that side hop coming out of that door that is really fast, that's nice. Nice. Okay. Oh no. It's okay. See ya, lizard man. We ain't got time. Rubber chicken sounded, lizard man. There we go. You really got to be careful jumping out of small crevices like that. Like, that looks like it would be easy, but because of, like, the jumps in this game are made to be long-range ordeals. Do we use a moon car? Yes. So when you try to short hop, you really got to be careful on those ledges, because you will go flying off the side of that thing and spiraling into your death. Straight up welcome to die X-Men style. Oh man. Go back. Oh my. Oh, these. Why are these little ledges giving me such trouble this run? It's the bane of my existence, climbing along a ledge. At least this level's short. Jumped in the elevator to reach the load zone faster. It's my galaxy brain play for the day. Come on. Oh gosh. Stupid camera. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, this is going to heck in a handbasket. Given that the camera is a physical object in this game. Yeah, like, see, you gotta short hop that just right, or you'll go flying off, or he'll grab the ledge, try to get back up. It's really annoying. Come on. Oh no. Not good short hops this run. It's alright, we're off to the races now, boys. That was stupid. Not really a time loss, though. Alright, left. Just ignore everything over there. Just stay to the left. Blast a bat or two. Whoa. Stay to the right. Kill bats to lag the game as much as possible. Got it. Precision walking is not one of this game's strengths, why that section is so maligned. Gosh, this draw distance. goodness I wasn't trying to pick up that money and get pushed off the platform by the little gold bar. This part is nerve-wracking AF, as the kids would say, because you know what's coming. Last little bit of annoying platforming determines make or break here. Kill some bats. You could probably jump. I could probably do this a little faster by jumping directly onto one of these platforms. But for right now, I'm going to keep doing this the safe way. Good way, bat. Every time I second guess myself when I get to right there too. Start thinking about, do I need to go right or left here? And I'm like, no, it's... No. There we go. Fantastic. Jump directly in front of the door. Spam A button to use moon card. Come on. It's time. 1744. Isn't that exactly the same as last time? I'll take 1744. Yeah, does anybody remember what the last run was? This was 1744. Was it 1744 or was it 46? I'll have to go back and check the recording. Anyway, we got about 12 minutes. Let's do 1744. So not only did I get a personal best, but I tied my own personal best on the very next run. I should have counted the milliseconds. That would have been super swell. Yeah, let's just as a bonus, we'll do one more Henry fun level here. How about I will retime it just to make sure, because I'm probably losing or gaining some time when I'm reaching over to hit my phone. Next time I do this, I'll get the split thing working and have it hotkeyed. axe is top tier, by the way. Oh wait, why is the level not changing? It's because the game has no exit data for Henry. It doesn't know where to send him here. Because it actually sends you to a different tower in the next area depending on what character you are. Even though all of them look the exact same and you would never know otherwise. That's no good. What is, I wanted to teleport him to the top of the tower to see if I could get him to fight Actrice or something, but... Like, the values on this code are strange. Like, it skips over some, and I don't know if that's because there was nothing there, they don't work, or what. Somebody really needs to, probably me, go through here and fill out the values. And I know you can't see what I'm talking about, but basically the level select code has a list of values beside it that you choose from, and they're all labeled, but there are gaps in it. Like it goes straight from in hexadecimal 1B to 2B, so it's like water levels, 1B through 2B. So I'm gonna put in 1C right quick. Oh, that's neat. That is that's one of the ending cutscenes there. But we don't have a moon jump, so we can't let's see if we can find a moon jump right quick. Moon jump. Show me moon jump. Cornell only? Well, why don't we be Cornell then? As far as fighting Vampire Vincent, the last boss has crashed the game. I know that because I've tried over and over to get that to work. Oh, this is interesting. Check out what we did. Okay, we're back in Room of Clocks. So whatever that map is where you fall through the floor, the game thinks it's Room of Clocks. Yes, it will be. I have a playlist of all these. It's called like previous live streams or something. And you can go back and watch it then, Atlas. So there's it was quite an adventure as we near the end. There was some laughs, there was some crying, friends become enemies, enemies become friends. Yeah, that's all right. You can go back and watch it. And I stream Mondays from 9 to 12, and occasionally I do bonus streams. So you just kind of have to do a sub and notification. Those are usually on weekends or during the day if I'm off work. But unfortunately, with my work schedule, it usually has to be at night. So right now I'm trying to figure out, somehow we can figure out what this map is. I think it is going to be Reinhardt's ending, but in Vanilla 64, Reinhardt's ending map has collision. This one doesn't, so I'm trying to figure out if it's a different map. unfortunately, like in vanilla Castlevania, there's just moon jump for days. You can moon jump with one simple Game Shark code as long as you want to. But they screwed around with the way characters' Y values work in this, so moon jump codes have to be character specific, which is a disaster. Like, I have this moon jump all levels cheat here and it just does not work. But anyway, now we're Cornell, so what? So you do that with Cornell, it takes you somewhere different. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. What level have we stumbled onto? Room of clocks. Okay, that's what we need. So let's add a new cheat. One moment, please. I don't even know if this will work. We're just going to try it. Probably going to have to type it in because this 8, 7, F6, 8. And then 8, 1, 3, 4, 4, 3, C, 8. Moon jump clocks. Okay. First, let's go to the generic one. Okay, so it works here. Huh. Look, Pee-wee, I'm flying. But will it work on the funny version? Let's go ahead and save here. Save state, okay. Come on. Nope. It either doesn't work or we can't, oh! We jumped. There's just no collision. If we started a smidgen higher, we might could do it. I don't know if we're... Okay, that's just the ending map. That's what that is. I'm curious as to why it doesn't have collision, though. But, like, that's the lake where Reinhardt and Rosa stand at. That's what that is. I don't know why that is in Room of Clocks, but that's where the game thinks it is. I wonder if I could... Hold on, let me see how these codes work. So what changes here? So Room of Clocks... ends in an F6, D11, C8, 7F6, 8000. And then what does it change to? 813, 46. What's the difference between those two numbers? 81. So those are the same. It's the last 4 that change. Okay. 6-1. Alright, let's try something here. I don't know if this will work. How about 9? Nope. That would take some skill I ain't got to figure out what that is supposed to do. Oh, we did get a full jump off that time at least. I wonder if Carrie could do it because she would start a little bit higher. Let's go back and be Carrie. The game's Y values are a little strange when you use Carrie because like all the jump heights are the same, but because Carrie's shorter, she has like a higher jump. You'd have to go watch a video on it. It's strange. Hold on, we gotta reset. Game crashed. See, stream's supposed to be over, but I'm chasing a rabbit now. Yeah, Carrie can't do it either. I don't know why they took the collision out of this map. If you load this map up in 64, you can walk around in it, but you can't here. So what's next? Try just a few more of these and see if we can come up with any interesting maps. There's actually a test map in vanilla, but it seems to be gone from this version. This is map 2C. Let's see where it takes us. It's the introduction cutscene. Nice. D. That's the opening cutscene. Yeah, they did limit the collision, but the exception being Reinhardt's ending. In Vanilla 64, it has collision for whatever reason, and you can walk around in it if you can get to it. It's just kind of funny to me that they bothered to put collision on that area. This is spooky. I wonder if this is supposed to be the Dracula Ultimate map where you fight the final boss. Oh yeah, this is going to be... Here, let's run this cutscene, see how hard it crashes. If I can find it. Where's Dracula Ultimate? Oh yeah, here we go. It's probably gonna crash hard. Will it let me fight him though? Oh, it is. It is gonna let me fight him as Carrie. I've never been able to get that to work before. That Carrie's gonna get roasted alive. Ow. 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 Yeah, I'm just gonna put some more cheats on here because this is gonna be nearly impossible to beat with Carrie. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clip this and upload this tomorrow. 'Cause we're breaking new ground here. Oh, he takes very little damage, even from a full orb. Yeah, it sucks. It takes like no damage. We need sub-weapons. Where's my weapon mod? Oh. Give me the axe. That's a little bit better, but not by much. Yeah, it doesn't stun him. We have to finish it, you know, because we have to see if Carrie will shoot out the wolf form. he takes like no stun damage. Boom, boom, boom. Ouch. Got him. Alright, let's see what happens. Like how even the game calls him Dracula Ultimate. They couldn't think of a better name. Oh yeah, definitely. I think there's some tomfoolery going on here. Because like even when I was hitting him with his chest open as carry, it wasn't doing anything. So this boss is definitely made for Cornell only. That pose. Go, Carrie, use your wolf powers. Ada's actually taller than Carrie is. This is the quality content you guys came for. Come for the speedrun, stay for Carrie miming Cornell's ending. Jimmy, your mom is dead. Do an order of pizza for dinner. No, they don't. Ada is Cornell's sister. There is a really poorly done part in this cutscene, which is funny if you've never seen it, where they tried to make it like dramatic, where the camera like resets 3 times. You'll see it in a second. It's really weird. He has no regrets. I only regret what I did to the villagers, but it's too late for that now. Don't you think so, Carrie Cornell? Yeah, here, watch this. And our parents are dead. Our whole family is gone. You can't become a wolf anymore. Henry only has 30 polygons. Yeah, what is this? Henry breaking into that full run back there. Yeah, that was something. So I need to label that so that we don't lose that. So 2E. Let's map 2E. That's the Dracula Ultimate map. What is 2F, I wonder? That is a game crash. That's what that is. Do not use dead pigeon inside. What else? We'll try to find one more, then I'm going to call it a night. 26, 27, 28, 29. There's no 30. Let's see what those are. Another crash. Not meant to be. Yeah, with that, I'm just going to call it a night. It's been fun, gang. Thanks for sticking around and watching the speed runs. We hit a new personal best, so we did a great job today. Thanks for checking out the hacking Atlas and the other two to ask. Yes, there will be a VOD of this available as soon as YouTube finishes processing it. I think I have it set to go to the playlist, which is like my past live streams or something like that. But you can find it there and watch it and check it out, anything you missed. I'm going to try to clip this and get the PB out of it so I can submit it maybe to the leaderboard or something. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Be safe. We'll see you next Monday, and who knows, maybe I'll get time to do a bonus stream. But if not, you can catch me again next Monday night. I appreciate you. Take care.